Hello and welcome to World of Warships. And in this video I'll be sailing in the North Carolina, the Tier 8 battleship for the United States. And I'm in the division with Bad Gene in his Loran, which is the premium Tier 8 Pan-Asian ship. Well, it's basically a Benson. Anyway, before we get into too much action, I will read the modules and such for the ship. So I have, let's see the modules first. I have main battery modification 1, obviously because we don't want our guns destroyed, pretty much, and fast repair. There isn't any other choice, to be honest, for the first slot. Anyway, second slot I actually have AA guns modification 2. To get the firing range of the AA guns 20% longer, because the ship has really good AA, and I'll talk about that a bit later. So that's my second slot. The third slot I have damage control system 1 for lower percentage of flooding and fire, as far as I can remember. And the fourth slot is steering modification 1 for 2, I mean, for faster steering, obviously, because you kind of need it with this big of a ship. Even with modification, it's kind of sluggish. You know, it's a big battleship, so that's to be expected. Anyway, for the fifth slot, I have target acquisition system mod 1, which gives me some extra spotting range for pretty much for torpedoes, because that's nice. I could have gone for camouflage. Actually, the North Carolina does have decent concealment, but it's a battleship. I don't really care. And some extra early warning for torps, even if it's a little bit, I think, is a good thing. I do run a bunch of flags on it, by the way. But the main ones, except for the XP ones and such, are the 5% reload time for consumables, minus 5%, and the HP recovery flag, so you get 20% extra recovery when you use the heal ability. Anyway, this Alba miscalculates and goes for Gene, and I managed to do my first damage in the game, and Gene completely wrecks the AOA, so good game for him. And I'll move into B because we need to cap something. Anyway, let's continue with the skills on the captain. First, I have my 2 tier 1 skills. It's repair and the repair one that I'm not sure what it actually gives, like 10% faster repair reload or something. Anyway, I have that a lot on battleships. And actually basic fire training for some extra AA. On the second tier I have expert marksman to get the turrets turning a bit faster, even if it's a little bit. It helps a lot. And there's not much else on tier 2 that I can get that's good, in my opinion. At the tier 3 skill is a bit, well, I don't know. I have superintendent. Vigilance might be a good one as well, but I have target acquisition mod 1 for that. And then on the tier 4 skill I have advanced firing training. Now, this basically means that I have boosted the AA of this ship to 100. And I do take a lot of planes out of the air. And I miscalculate, by the way, that drop. Because well, the mistake was I focused the other squadron that was coming to my left, and I'd moved to the left, but I missed the other squadron that was coming from my right. And kudos to the enemy Shokaku captain for ghost dropping me like that. I should have focused the right squadron while moving to the left. Or moved to the right and focused the left. Because the other squadron didn't even survive to get the torps off. Anyway, this New Mexico I've been fighting, well, he's only a tier 6, so it's not that much of a problem. And there you saw that Peter Bomber's not even making it across me. So yeah, that's why I have this ship AA fitted. Also for team battles as well, because AA is quite important. Anyway, I'll just shoot this New Mexico. I'll probably kill him in a bit. Unfortunately, our team didn't really want to contest any of the points. So we are losing in points. Also, the enemy has 2 more ships than us. Because they don't have a tier 8 battleship, pretty much. They have the Colorado. And 2 New Mexico. Yeah, 2 New Mexicos, Colorado and the Fuso. While my team has a Fuso and me in North Carolina. So it's a bit weird matchmaking. This was not on a weird time or anything. It's on the middle of the day. So I don't know. Matchmaking is funny. Anyway, Gene is trying to burn the New Mexico down. But he's repairing. Or healing, I mean. So I'll have to take him out. And this volley will hopefully do that. Unfortunately, Gene now comes under the attention of the Shokaku. And he's going to try and kill him. And I'm trying to get closer to, well, kill some planes pretty much. And I will kill quite a lot of them. But I have to turn to the right because the enemy battleships are coming for me. And unfortunately, Gene does take a torp. Yeah. 2 even. But he survives. I think. Anyway, I'll have to fight this Colorado and Fuso. And I'll go for the Fuso because he's the lowest hit points target. I can knock him out fastest. And contrary to what I did with the New Mexico, I will go bow on to these people. I don't want to give my broadside to Colorado pretty much. New Mexico can still citadel you easily, but he wasn't shooting that good. Anyway, the biggest problem is this Atlanta, to be honest. But I'll still try to fire at the Fuso because, well, as I said, low hit points, and he did seem to be sailing in a straight line, although he turned as soon as I fired. So that was good of him. Yes, and North Carolina can take some hits, especially bow on. And I repaired the fire, maybe a bit too early, but I thought, well, he's going broadside, and he's at 5.5 kilometers, he should not survive this. Little did I know, only 1 shell hit. Wow. Meanwhile, our the Lexington is going for the Fuso, so he will die. And I am hoping the next volley will kill the Atlanta, because I'm getting a bit annoyed from all this fire. And eventually he'll set me on fire. So, yeah. I get lucky, I guess. And, well, at this range it's not really lucky, but RNG does have to help you a bit. Anyway, that's the Atlanta done. So now this Colorado is alone. And, yeah, we'll see if we can kill him. He is going broadside though. But Colorado is really well armored, so we'll see. And that's what I mean. Although only 3 hits. He is burning, so he'll lose a lot of hit points that way. He's repairing as well though. Or healing, again. But I'm still keeping my bow on him, even though he switched targets to the Fuso. Which is understandable, since the Fuso is going broadside onto him. And they are, I think, attacking the Shukaku. Or at least trying to. Gene unfortunately dies here, by the Shukaku. And Now this Colorado is almost dead, and I'll show my broadside to fire my rear guns to finish him off, which I do. And finally the ACAB is being capped, and the rest of my team pretty much died. Then again, the rest of the enemy team died as well, but they are still ahead in points, even though only slightly. So at this point we just need to kill something, like either the New Mexico or the Kutuzov, and we'll win just by points, because they can't cap A or B without contesting it with us. And I think they will lose that, since, well, New Mexico is lower tier, and Kutuzov, to be honest, if he stays at range, he'll be a threat to me. But if he wants to contest the caps, he has to come into the cap, so close to me, which he is kind of doing. So I'll just shoot at him. And the closer he gets, the more easily it will become to kill him. So we'll see. Actually hit him. Now, for some reason, our Lexington thinks that attacking Kutuzov is a good plan. And just look at those torpedo bombers. So 2 killed already. And he smoked up, so you can't see him. The carrier actually sends his planes over as well. Those planes are doomed completely. And then he sends his bombers as well. And yeah. Meanwhile, the Kutuzov shows me his broadside, so this happens. Yeah. And I'm getting a bit pissed that the carrier is not attacking the New Mexico. Because Kutuzov is a AA platform. You do not attack an AA platform with a carrier. But okay. Never mind, I killed the Kutuzov, but still not winning in points because we lost another ship. So that's a bad thing. And now we have to kill the New Mexico as well. So, wait, that hit got me the high caliber medal, which is nice. But this New Mexico should not be able to survive my my attention. Although it might take some time. I'm asking the rest of my team to go Cap C, because maybe the Mogami will die, and then we'll have even more problems. Or the Lexington even, for that matter, because he's under attack as well. Or me, if I fuck up. So we need the C&D points. Fortunately, this New Mexico is pretty much giving me a broadside constantly. And I'll use my back guns on him as well. He doesn't seem to be focused on me, rather at Mogami, which is actually a good choice for him. It seems my shells are going a bit high. Oh well. He is almost dead already, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, and that was a good hit. And he got hit by the Mogami as well. So, yeah, got him. And that also gives me a Kraken. And sets our team up for more points than the enemy. And we're capping the C point. And from this point on, pretty much nothing happens. We just cap it out. The Cleveland goes into the decap, I think. But yeah, we win at this point. Let's go to the result screen. So here we are at the result screen. I made over 400,000 credits and almost 6,000 XP, so that's a good thing. Yeah, as I said in the battle, I got a Kraken medal and a high caliber, and also devastating strikes, so that's nice. 2 devastating strikes actually. 18 plane kills, not that much, but I didn't get attacked by planes that much. Yeah, I think he noticed that he lost too much planes. Only 3 citadels though, that's not a lot. But I did get a lot of damage if you followed the counter in the left top screen during the battle. Anyway, let's go to the team score. And yeah, I'm firmly on top. 2,572 base experience points. Part of that is also capping the B point and obviously doing a shit ton of damage. Let's see. Well, as I said, we have 2 less ships than the enemy, but we have all the tier 8 ships, so you know. And as I said, it isn't. It was past midnight, but it's still not a bit weird that we got this kind of matchmaking. Anyway, everybody did a decent job, and Jean actually got second, so that's good as well. Also 2 kills. Well, let's go to the detailed report. So yeah, I did nearly 180,000 damage, which is pretty good. And I never had to fire a HE shell or anything, so yeah, pretty good match in my opinion. Let's also go to the... I actually saved the credit report as well, so let's see that. And actually, because I didn't get damaged too much, I made over 300,000 credits with that game. So I'm really happy with that. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed to watch this video, and until the next one.